Okay, but as I said, let's change tack now. And you will know on this program and in general that our universities, and I did not have the benefit, though I have lectured or given guest talks at various universities around the country on journalism. I've never been to university. It is something I missed out on, not like Pointy Head Ben, my producer. He's got a degree. But it would appear from the coverage I read and from what I see in our newspapers that universities, not just here but around the world, are in some sort of trouble. They are certainly at the front of the woke charge. And universities do not seem to be what I thought they were. And not having to be a university, my experience, having been to university, my experience is limited. We see universities like Massey leading the charge against free speech in the last few years. We see AUT being a hotbed of radicalism, liberal radicalism and wokeness. And we see a place like Otago University in huge financial trouble with mass layoffs coming, rumours of the same at Victoria University. So what has happened to academia? What has happened to varsities in New Zealand? Well, for some perspective on this, we are joined now by a man who's written a column called A Falling Out of Love Letter to the University, subheading, We Need to Talk. And the person who's written this is a professor. His name's Professor Grant Schofield. He is currently an academic in New Zealand. And his column, which we will publish here on the platform and which I highly recommend, takes a look at what is happening in our university sector in New Zealand and basically says it is in decline. Our universities are in decline. To find out why and find out more about the author, we are joined now by Professor Grant Schofield. Grant, welcome to the platform. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Sean.
All right, firstly, who are you?
I'm a professor in public health. I suppose my thing's been diabetes, diet, exercise, and really the human health span. So if you're going to be alive, you might as well be having a good time. So being sick with diabetes or a heart attack or something probably going to ruin your life a little bit.
Yeah, it's like me. Grant, where did you go to university and where is your chair now?
Yeah, I went to my undergraduate and then postgraduate work and PhD at the University of Auckland. And then I spent a decade working in Australian universities, mainly in Queensland. And then I came back to AUT as that became a new university in the early 2000s. And I've worked my way up from a lecturer to a professor pretty quickly there. And I've run my own research centre there for, I guess, probably coming on 2 decades now. And I don't want to sound too arrogant, but I've done reasonably well in academia by all of the metrics that would measure up of science and scientific papers. And
well, you're a professor. That's not to be, that's not to be sneezed at, Grant.